Dictation will starts in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, start. Since independence, India has acquired considerable experience in prevention and control of both communicable and non-communicable diseases. Full stop. While we could successfully eradicate many deadly diseases like smallpox and guinea worm and are on the verge of eliminating leprosy, we are now facing the problem of resurgence of serious communicable diseases like malaria and tuberculosis. Full stop. While we thought that we had eradicated malaria from the country, it has now come back in a highly virulent form in the country. It has now come back in a highly virulent form in some areas here, almost fatal. Full stop. So far as TB is concerned, roughly about 15 million Indians are infected with the disease, and every year more than 1.2 million are getting added. Full stop. Hundreds of thousands die of TB each year. Full stop. However, the most serious public health challenge that the country is facing today is of HIV oblique AIDS, that is just a decade old in this country. Full stop. AIDS is a global problem, sadly, with a strong Indian dimension. Full stop. More than 20 out of 100 adults in Africa face death in the next 10 years. Full stop. In one African country, population growth will halt in the next 4 years. Full stop. In another African country, like life expectancy will drop from a high of 61 years in 1990 to only 41 years next year. Full stop. What is happening? Question mark. What is happening is being compared by senior United Nations public health officials to the fatal plague that wiped out one third of Europe's population in the 14th century. Full stop. According to the South African government, 14% of their population of 32 million is infected with HIV, which leads to AIDS and death, and 1500 more are daily diagnosed with the virus. Full stop. President Nelson Mandela has earlier this month said, although AIDS has been a part of our lives for 15 years or more, we have kept silent about its true presence in our midst, adding, full stop, we have too often spoken of it as someone else's problem. Full stop. That is South Africa's situation, and there is President Mandela's recent statement. Full stop. I have taken the liberty of referring to Africa and quoting President Mandela because our situation is also alarming and could become frightening, and we too speak of AIDS as someone else's problem. Full stop. Look at our own AIDS situation. Full stop. The health ministry puts the figure of HIV infections in the country till now at to 4 million. Full stop. Next para. Because HIV affliction take till 10 years in healthy circumstances to blow into AIDS, and AIDS patients live still 2 more years, people do not take the virus seriously, full stop. In unhealthy conditions, the time frame is much shorter, full stop. Another reason why people do not take AIDS seriously is because it is diabolical. One comes to know one is HIV positive only if one goes and takes an HIV test, the ELISA test, full stop. In absence of the ELISA test, one could be carrying the virus for 6 or 7 years, not knowing about it and passing it on to one's spouse and the wife to the newborn through breastfeeding without any of them knowing, full stop. This is the crux of the problem, full stop. However, these are just figures, and figures do not convey the human tragedy that is taking place in many parts of the country today, full stop. A man or a woman has or fever or weakness that medicines fail to subdue, full stop. He or she goes to a doctor, full stop. The doctor suggests a blood test, full stop. The person tests HIV positive, full stop. The test is repeated, full stop. The HIV infection is confirmed, full stop. However, it is too late, full stop. The person's partner is already infected and the couple's child is also infected from breastfeeding, full stop. The first infection is almost 5 to 6 years old, full stop. There is no cure, full stop. All three must die, full stop. And I know they die, full stop. How many such nuclear families are already condemned to death in our country today, question mark. How many will be condemned to death in the next decade, question mark. When HIV appeared in India in 1986, everybody thought that it is a western disease that will be contacted only by sex workers in red light areas, gay men, and injecting drug users, full stop. The consequences of that short-sighted view are now upon us, full stop. In India, sexually transmitted diseases are already a serious problem, and what is significant, nearly 40% of such diseases occur in the middle class segment of our population, full stop. More significantly, persons already suffering from sexually transmitted diseases are more prone to HIV infections, full stop. What will this catastrophe mean to business and industry in, say, the year 2005, question mark. Since the HIV oblique AIDS affliction is mostly in the productive age group of 18 to 40, this could have serious consequences for our country, full stop. Already half the new infections in India are in this age group, full stop. Business and industry must take a hard and urgent note of this reality and act to increase awareness about AIDS and spread the message around, full stop.